Hey there folks, welcome back for another fun lapidary adventure. Today we're going to be cutting open 5 ammonite fossils to see if they are real or fake. So here are our 5 Moroccan ammonite fossils, and before we hop on the saw and slice all of these open, let me quickly tell you why there is some cause for concern for the authenticity of these ammonite fossils. So I bought all those ammonites from the wonderful land of eBay, and they looked real. They said they were real and everything like that. So I got them. I was pretty excited. I did a quick look. They were intact. I was happy. And then I posted a little video on Instagram, a little short, and a couple people said they were fake. And I was like, they don't look fake. But then I took a closer look. And that's when things got kind of interesting with this story. This is the one I posted a short of asking, would you cut it? Would you not cut it? Looks pretty real, right? It's got these beautiful ridges. It's got the umbilicus here, but let's take a closer look at the umbilicus. It's the innermost chamber right here. Does anything look fishy to you? Right here. Those are not natural ammonite lines. Ridges, whatever you call them. I'm not an expert with ammonites. Those right there, those are man-made. Those were chiseled into it to give it a more defined look, to make it look better. Now, I wasn't super happy when I saw that, because to me, the value of this and the authenticity of it just dropped dramatically. So I reached out to the seller and I asked them, why is there man-made chisel marks in the inner umbilicus on these ammonites? And they said where they got it, in Morocco, they were chiseled out of limestone, and that makes sense. But why do that? Anyways, they assured me that it's real, but there's still a little part of me that goes, are these real, or are they completely forged out of matrix? Is it completely the host? Is it just this, or is there actually chambers inside this? I'm going to say 80% of me thinks it's real. There's 20% of doubt that it's fake. So that's why we're going to slice all of these open on my saw, and we're going to find out on the inside, is there chambers? What's in the chambers? Is it flat, or are there crystals inside the chambers like I've seen before and actually witnessed personally while cutting ammonites? So that's what's going on. And the reason I think that these will have crystals, there's crystals. A couple of them have little crystal pockets on the outside. So I'm hoping those crystals run into the chambers inside and we get a beautiful display of geode ammonites with crystals inside. So let's go out to our saw and check it out. So the game plan for today, we're going to cut these one by one. I'm going to do smallest to largest. We're going to start with this guy, and with each ammonite, we are going to cut right down the middle, right through the meat of it, so we get 2 perfect halves. I'm actually very nervous because some of these, like this one and this one, that one's okay. Well, they all kind of, they go in towards the middle. I don't want to screw it up. I want 2 equal halves with flat faces. So let's peel the Band-Aid and cut our very first ammonite and see what is going on inside. Ooh, oh my gosh, I have been cutting stuff for years, and I still get butterflies, still get nervous. You can see I made it. I made a good cut. It was just big and awkward to cut. The other bigger ones, it's going to get more awkward as we go, but let's peek to see if this... Oh, I'm so nervous. There are crystals inside, but... Oh, man. What I don't get is, like, where's the chambers? There's nothing. Man alive. Not gonna lie, folks. It is a bummer. There's loose crystals in there. Well, you can kind of see a little bit right there, right? It's just filled. The ammonite has just been absolutely filled with matrix. Whether it's real or not at this point, I would say, because of the swirl, I would say it's real, but not what I was hoping for with these. I've cut ammonites before and they were spectacular. You could see each individual chamber. It was spectacular. This is not so much. Oh, it's the cost of exploration, right? You gotta cut, you gotta see what's going on, right? So what we're gonna do, oh, now I'm nervous. Even more nervous now because we got 4 more of these to cut. We'll cut this one and see what's going on inside there. This is a little more of a risky cut because that umbilicus comes in right there. We gotta cut it just perfectly so right along there. We'll see if we're gonna get skunked again. I think I'm more nervous this time because I'm worried it's gonna be another dud. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, it's another dud. Oh no. What in the world? I bet they're all like this. I can't believe that there's not a chamber to be seen with this. What a bummer. What a bummer. Not gonna lie, it's a bummer. I wanted to cut some ammonites. I had fun doing it before. So far, no bueno. No bueno. Alright, so these two are the ones that have the worst man-made chisel marks in them. When I got these with the theory I'm going to cut them. I hope they're cool inside, and then I'm going to put them on my Etsy store. And because these got these beautiful man-made marks in them, I can't justify listing these with that. So I'm going to cut these two for sure. This one I might end up just keeping for myself, just to look at and go. It depends on if they're all duds, right? Look at it and just as a reminder, like, they can't all be winners, right? So we'll for sure cut these two. We'll cut this one last. And I have a feeling it's just going to be the same story. But what if it's not? Gosh, I hope there's one. Oh, you can see there's some crystal formation right here. Oh, golly. Let's just cut it and get it over with. That felt exactly like the last two. Oh, so let's check it out. Let's see. Make your bet. Well, okay, all right. Well, bummer. I'm not trying to be a bummer, folks. But, oh, man. The first time I cut ammonites, I got a ammonite with, the chambers were open with crystals inside, and then the other one reacted to UV light. And these ones are just not so much. Well, 3 out of 5, 60% of it is bad. I should probably not cut these, right? Right? What if? They're so heavy. They're probably duds, right? Sorry. I'm just thinking out loud here. Well, folks, I have made a decision on what I'm going to do. I'm not going to cut the last two. Because up until this point, there hasn't been anything that was super fun to see. It's been like cutting mud balls, basically. And my number one goal with all of my videos over everything else is to create the most enjoyable experience for you. And the last thing I'm going to have you do is sit through more cuts that end up being nothing. Now, I know up until this point there hasn't really been anything, but I'm still going to post this video because I want other people to learn. Do not buy ammonites from Morocco if they look like that. There's nothing going on inside. They might look cool on the outside if you want them for like what I do, cutting stuff open. Don't buy them for that. On those 5, I've never spent as much as I spent on those. I'm kicking myself for that because like I said, I got them in hopes to cut them. Beautiful chambers, spectacular cuts, and I'm going to put them on my Etsy store for people to get and enjoy. I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. I don't feel right about doing that. Even the ones that I didn't cut, I'm not going to put on there. They are just going to stay in my collection, and the ones that were cut in duds, I don't even think I'm going to keep them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Hopefully somebody can learn a lesson on this. Learn from my mistake and my failure. Don't buy Moroccan Ammonites to cut in half. They're great display pieces, but watch out for those man-made cut lines, because that takes away some of the value on them as well. I hope you can learn a lesson in there, learn through my pain. I'm smiling through it. But, I don't know if this is even going to be an enjoyable video. Normally I say if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. Don't worry about it. Thank you for watching and hanging out and experiencing that with me. It normally doesn't go like that. So anyways, have a good one. Bye.